Yo, what's up people? Hawkeyes back with another video. Today's video I'll be showing the new maps that I've created. So for the first map I've got Impossible Trap it's called. And this is a spring trap map. You've got 4 different sections on each side. And you've got to make your way to the center. So you've got to bounce on the right pad and find out which one goes the right way. And then there's portals at the end of it as well. The second map I created is called Survival Maze, and I created this specifically for Rico, so you can just bounce your shots and go through a maze type map. So that's pretty cool as well. And for this last map, it's very similar to the first map. It's a spring trap map, so you got to make your way to the center and choose the right spring trap. So you got to start on the outer layer and then work your way in a circle around the map and find out which pad goes close to the center. For this first map I've created, I've laid out a bunch of spring pads everywhere. So there's going to be one spring pad on the left and right side that lead close to the middle. The objective of this map is to get straight to the middle, and there's a bunch of boxes there, and that's where the goal is. And we're all running BB, so you got 5 people on one side and 5 people on the other. And both sides of the map are pretty identical, so it's pretty fair in terms of which side you go on. And over here you got one person that finds the correct pad, so everyone just starts to copy. That's usually how these maps tend to go. And then on the right side we got one person that dies, unfortunately, so he couldn't really find the path, and 4 people alive on the right and 5 people alive on the left. And over on the left side someone got shot too far. So there's a specific way to get into the third layer, and that's by standing on the right side if you're on the left pad, and on the right side pad you got to stand on the left side so you can get into the third layer. So if you didn't know already, if you stand on specific parts of the pad it will launch you differently. So say you stand on the front of the pad, it will launch you further, and if you stand on the back of the pad it will launch you less. This was everyone's first attempt of the map, and everyone came really close considering it was their first attempt only. And it was just the portal section they had to do, and we almost got there. Now moving on to the second map I've created, it's also very similar to the first one. So I've got spring traps laid out everywhere in 4 different sections of the map, so we've got 4 squares that you gotta try complete and find out which pad leads to the portals, and I've got this identical on both sides. So the bottom part of this map is the first section. So the 4 squares on the left and 4 squares on the right are both the first part, and there's 5 people on both teams, left and right. And then once you get to the portal, so as you'll see soon, people will get to the portal. So now people have found the way to the portal, you get teleported to the upper section. And over on the upper section it's the final part, so you got 4 parts to the right side and 4 to the left. You can get teleported to either side depending on which teleport you take on the bottom section, but it looks like everyone took the red one. So everyone's teleporting to the top right. As of now we've got a lot of people on the top section, which is really good, the final part. So 3 of us are coming into the top right section right now. And then I'm gonna show the way over here because I don't want us all to die in the poison. It looks like everyone's not making their move. We got 2 people here trying to make the same move and try to get to the teleporter at the end, but they don't make it. I don't think that's an actual route, so unfortunately they died there. And over here I go and show the way here. I don't really like to show the way because I want the viewers to find out themselves which way to go. But over there I had to because I was in the poison. I didn't want us to both die. But over here I'm just following him now. And he's gone to the left side, so I went over too. And over there he gets launched to the left, unfortunately, so he'll be dying in the poison, and looks like no one made it this round. Now over onto the third and final map I've created. It's called Survival Maze, and I created this specifically for Rico, and you'll see why soon. This whole map's pretty fun for Rico because you can just bounce your shots everywhere, and they'll just like lead to wherever it needs to. So you can get your shots off and rebound off walls and try kill your opponents like that. And over here it's a bit messy at the start because everyone's just fighting each other. 2 people go down there, so I can just take the 2 cubes here, which is pretty fortunate. And then I've got a person I'm fighting at the top right here. So I'm gonna push him into the maze a bit and then try trap him. And it's really cool because you can just rebound all your shots, and there's lots of walls that you can just shoot off. Over here I'm just gonna keep following this Rico, and it looks like he picks up 1 cube, and I think he's going for another cube. So 2 people killed each other, and he was lucky enough to pick up 2 cubes as well. So we're even on power cubes, and over here I can see that he's kind of trapped on the top here. So if I can just find a way to get down a bit and then try trap him to the top, that'd be great. So over here I found an opportunity, so I'm just going to quickly kill him there. So he had nowhere else to go because the poison was trapping him, and I was blocking that side off. And then I'm just going to go further into the maze and try and get my way into the middle. Over here you got 2 people fighting on the left. I'm going to try stay out of it and try get to the middle section, then fight him. So I'm just going to rebound all my shots and try get him from here. I got to watch out for the bottom person not to flank me from behind, so I'm just going to stay in the middle a bit. And it looks like the right side's kind of closed off now, so they can't really get to me. And I'm in the middle section, so I think I'm in the safest spot, because when the poison comes, I'll be the furthest away from it. Over here, they're just battling it out. I'm just going to interfere a bit, try rebound my shots off and hit the bottom person and top. And I'm just going to wait for an opportunity to use my super, so I'm just going to wait for that a bit. Looks like both of them get pretty close here, and I can just super them both like that. Now I'm going to go back to the first map where we had all our spring pads, and I'm going to show you the winner of this map. So someone eventually got to the middle, and I'll be showing that replay off now. So it looks like a bunch of people went to the right side this time, and I think there's only 2 on the left this time, so it doesn't matter either way because they're both evenly the same. But we have more people on the right now. And all of us are going to take the first pad, so once the first person figures it out, everyone's just going to join in. On the left side we got the same, so they've made it into the second section. So everyone's actually made it into the second section, no one's stuck on the outside, which is really good. Everyone's starting to figure out that this is the pad we need to take, and you've got to stand on the left side like I said if you're on the right to get in. And we've got some people battling it out, see who can make it to the middle first, and got 3 people really close to the middle. Unfortunately there, someone gets sprung to the left, so that's going to waste a bit of time. One person's already taken the portal though, so he'll be the closest to winning it. And then I'm just going to be catching up with him now. So me and another guy are close behind him. And there's another 2 people behind me, so looks like 5 people are close to the middle. And the person in the lead right now is very close to the middle because he only needs to take 2 more portals. Over here it takes the second last portal and it traps you, so you gotta break these skulls first. And he pops gadget as well, so there we go, he's made it to the middle, and that's Jeffins, he's made it to the middle first. And right behind we've got myself and Yahiko. And then another 2 almost getting there, so we'll see if they'll make it. Looks like he makes it, but my bubble's just gonna kill him anyway because there's a bunch of bubbles in the middle going off. And now back over to the other spring map that I created. We're going to look at the winner for this one as well. So I have separate winners for both of them, I believe. I think this was a different room as well, so we've got different players in, which is good to see, some new faces. If you want to become a part of these videos and want to test out these maps, then feel free to do so. The only requirement is though you got to be in the club, so I can invite you or you can request to join. And I'll try to be doing these more frequently as well. So I'll try to do these every week, once a week on Fridays, hopefully. And if I can't, then I'll just do it on a fortnight Friday. So I'll just wait for the following week to come and I'll do it the next week if I can't make it. And the club is also called Eternal if you're looking to join. I'll show a picture of it at the end of the video. You can join through the club tag or through just looking up the name. So it's Eternal in capital letters, ETERNAL. And over here we've got some people in the final section, so we'll see if we have a winner here. So over there, someone gets launched too far and they don't make it to the portal. So it's just myself and another person at the moment, and we'll see if he's able to make it. So I'll just be looking, and I know the way exactly, so I'll just have to wait for him to figure it out. Over here, he's just springing back and forth, and over there he gets a good pad, so he takes a little shortcut to the last portal, which is really cool. And over here, I'm just going to show the long way. And yeah, congrats to Penguin for making it all the way to the end, because this was quite a challenging map and a lot of people didn't make it. So first person was Penguin to make it, and unfortunately no one else did make it after about over 10 attempts, I think it was. So we played for a fair bit and only just now someone's made it to the end, which is really cool to see. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see with maps, and if this was too challenging for you, or you'd like a more challenging one, or how you felt about it, because I'd like to create more maps like this, or puzzle type maps that you guys can try to figure out, but I wasn't too sure if this was too hard for anyone. And if you do like it, then I'll keep continuing hard stuff like this, otherwise I'll try to make it slightly easier. But yeah, I think overall everyone had fun and we had some winners at the end, so I'm glad to see that as well. And yeah, congrats to the winners. I'll be showing the club now if you'd like to join and participate in these events. And currently the club has space, so if you'd like to join, all you need to be is 18k or higher and you'll be able to join. And that's going to wrap up the video, so I'll see you guys next time.